Hey Marissa, it's Logan Stout at Perkins Motorplex in Mayfield, Kentucky, and we're going to walk around this 17 Honda Civic EX that we have here in Mayfield that you and I just talked about. It is fresh out of our photo department, and we've pulled it down to the bottom lot here so we can do this video. So this is in Mayfield, Kentucky, and this is actually the headquarters of Perkins Motorplex. So you've got our top lot, and then if you were to go down this street all the way to the end, you would see more service centers like this, as well as our reconditioning facilities, photo booth. We've got a place that does wheels and lifts and tires and stuff like that for our big trucks. And this is that Honda Civic, and I'm fired up about it. It's in really good shape. I drove it for just a second. So we'll just walk around it. I'll point out anything I see. So first thing I noticed, these tires are great. Geo drives, I'm gonna put them at 85 to 90% tread, so really good life on those, and you'd be looking at several years of driving before you'd have to do anything on that. So a lot of times on these smaller cars, for whatever reason, we see the rims, they get scuffed and scraped and curbed and all that stuff. These two are in really good shape. We'll do the other ones here in just a second. Got a small ding here on the side of the door. Back door looks like that one's about the size of a dime. And now let's look through the passenger side, just looking right down the body line for any major dings, blemishes, scratches. Other than that small one there, which I'm not sure if the camera's even catching that, this thing is awesome. So for a 17 model, really good. The hood looks perfect. The front grille, not a lot of rock pecks or bug damage on the front. Really good through there. Headlights look good. Let's look at these two rims. That one's great, and that one is great. That is as good as it gets for some of these smaller cars. And I'm looking down the passenger side now. Awesome. One small scratch here. Actually, no, that was polish. It is off, so no scratch there, and hardly anything at all to point out on this side. Really good. You can see some more of that polish right there. Small ding there. That one's smaller than a dime. Not sure if the camera will catch that or not. Yeah, this thing is great. I'm a fan. This is, you know, we always tell people all of our vehicles get grace. None of our vehicles are going to be perfect. They're all pre-owned. Every single one of these is pre-owned. But some are nicer than others because some are scratched up more than others. This one is one that kind of sells itself. It's very easy to talk about the shape it's in. Back seat looks great. I guess one thing that kind of bugged me a little when I was driving it just now, you can see the back window tint is kind of bubbling a little bit. So I would even say that that's something, if you have a local place that you trust to do window tinting and stuff like that, they could get that taken care of for you. Obviously, just call us on that. It's got floor mats. It's got one key fob for now. And I noticed, I mean, these things are so smart. The way the armrest slides kind of gives you a customizable tray in there, cup holders that can move around, nice deep center console. This thing's very clean. It smells great. Doesn't smell like smoke or animal or anything like that. And it does have, even though it's a 17, so it has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And just try to give you a look around on the inside. It's perfect. It is really, I mean, for the year and miles, this is as good as I could have hoped it looked. Yeah, everything is working as it should. And I did play around with that Apple CarPlay. I was just clicking the buttons and like going through the screen settings and all that stuff. No issues there. You see a little bit of the rock pecks on the front there. A couple of them are to be expected on all of our used vehicles. So I always tell people this too. I don't know an alternator from a radiator, but I can look through here and just look for excessive signs of rust or corrosion. And you can look through the windows that the engine bay gives you, and this thing is super nice, sounds great, no knocking, no ticking. It is purring like it should, and I am a fan. This is good all the way around. So that's just it. You know, sometimes we do these video walkarounds and we're having to point out lots of things. You know, there's just things to get over, like, hey, it's a used vehicle. This is not one of those. Very few things for me to point out. A couple small dings, the tent in the back that can be remedied. It's great. I'm a big fan of this one. All the steering wheel controls. And the mileage, let's hit that one more time, 64,220 miles. That means that because it's a 17, it's gonna qualify for one of our factory type total cares, which is the most comprehensive coverage we offer, and it is no deductible, parts and labor both included. You can take it to any garage you want. So any certified mechanic can do the work if you have repairs that are needed. It doesn't cover routine maintenance, but it goes way beyond just engine and transmission. Touchscreens, backup cameras, parking sensors, power seat motors, power window motors, all kinds of finicky, like AC components. I'm just trying to think of all the things we've heard that have gotten fixed over the years. I bought that coverage 3 times, and I'm not normally a warranty guy, so I am a believer, not just because I work here. All right, let me know what other questions you have. Try to spell out all the numbers for you in those text messages, but that's it. I'm very pleased with it.